Good day everyone. We are Psych 102 students and our topic are cognitive development, emotional development, and perceptual development. And what are the connections of those topics to the 2017 movie Gifted? But first, this is the synopsis of the movie.
Frank Adler has raised his 7-year-old niece, Mary, after her mother committed suicide when she was only 6 months old. Mary has incredible knowledge in math and arithmetic equations, which does not go unnoticed by her educators. However, Frank doesn't want Mary to have a prestigious education, but rather a normal one like her mother would have wanted. Frank's distant mother, Evelyn, shows up to try and claim custody of her granddaughter so that she can be taught in the best schools and have a bright future. This leads to a custody battle between Frank and Evelyn. Frank's lawyer feels that they will lose the case and that it will be in the best interest of everyone if he accepts a deal where Mary would be placed in a foster care until she is 12 years old and can decide where she wants to stay. Frank makes the hard choice to let Mary go. After learning that Evelyn is maintaining some level of personal custody, Frank brings her a complete problem that Mary's mother had tried to solve. She was a brilliant mathematician prior to her death, and says that he will have it published if Evelyn gives up custody back to Frank, or else it won't be made public until after Evelyn dies.
Cognitive development is a field of study in neuroscience and psychology focusing on the child's development. It also involves how children think, explore, and figure things out. It refers things such as a memory and the ability to learn new information. It includes the development of new knowledge and skills in math, science, social studies, and creative arts. The second one is emotional development. Involves learning what feelings and emotions are, understanding how and why they occur, recognizing your own feelings and also for the others, developing effective ways for managing those feelings. And the last one is perceptual development. It refers to how children start taking in, interpreting, and understanding sensory input. Perception allows children to adapt and interact with their environment through the use of their senses. Children are born with the ability to see, hear, smell, and touch.
The highlight of the activity is Mary Adler, a gifted child who is extremely good at mathematical equations. Diane Adler, Mary's mother, is also a mathematical prodigy because she is also a gifted mathematician. Prodigy is someone who is naturally talented at something that they become a master of that particular skills as a child. You can be a musical prodigy or math prodigy. An example of that is Mary. Prodigies are the result of calibration between an individual's genetic heritage and the environment in which they grow up.
Our conclusion in the movie titled Gifted 2017, where Mary is the gifted child, where she shows a remarkable mathematical talent which impresses many people. Mary lives with his uncle after her mother committed suicide. Well, Mary is related to our topic, which is cognitive development, because Mary shows how she thinks, explore, and able to figure things out. Mary has the ability to learn new information, where it includes the development of knowledge and skills. Mary is also at the stage of emotional development, where she learns what feelings and emotions are after being devastated at being placed on a foster care. where her foster father says she refuses to see her uncle. Mary felt angry towards her uncle because her uncle promised her that they will not be separated. Well, in the end, Mary is back again in the custody with her uncle Frank, where she returns to public school and starts socializing again with children her age while taking a college-level courses. Well, above all of this, it is important to study children's development so that we know what the effect is on them and how it will affect them as they get older.
We conclude that emotional development has a connection in the movie called Gifted, that Frank and Mary have misunderstood each other. That is why in the movie we see how Frank admonished Mary firmly about misbehaving in school, how she talks back bluntly to the school principal. Mary did not choose to talk back, instead she listened and realized she's the one at fault. Mary even told her classmate not to be afraid of her because of what she did to one of her schoolmates and how she praised her schoolmate's project. That showed that emotional development plays a very important role in children's development because it involves learning, controlling, and understanding what feelings and emotions are. It also helps to develop effective ways for managing their feelings.